Hello, people of grace. This Sunday we'll be looking at 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15 and the context around that. And that verse says, "Always be ready to give a reason for the hope that lies within you." So for our Pastoral Connect today, I want to talk just briefly about the verses right before that statement, where Peter says, "Now who is there to harm you if you are zealous for what is good?" So what Peter is saying is we need to be careful that we don't develop a persecution complex where we think that we're always being targeted because we represent what is good. That's actually rare. If you are representing what is good in a good way. So unpacking verse 13 is helpful here. Peter says, look, people are not there just to harm you. Make sure we don't get that self-absorbed or we look at people as just someone who's out to get us. One of the ways we correct that is make sure that we really are zealous for what is good. And my take on kind of a deeper dive into that phrase is Peter is saying that we should be about goodwill, even in the face of bad will. We should be benevolent, even where occasionally someone might be malevolent, actually targeting you and attacking you. They might actually wish you bad. Because the idea of good there is making yourself useful and helpful. It's not just that I have this theory of good. It's that I put hands and feet to it. And if I have a passion arousing in me, really the idea is being generated within me for what is good, to actually be the hands and feet of what is good, to be practical help to other people. That passion didn't begin with me. Ultimately, that began with God, and it's really that same passion that creates the incarnation of the Word. Jesus is the embodiment of God showing up on earth to practically help people. So when I find that passion within me to do what is good, I could be targeted. That's not common. Most people are not there just to harm us. But if, verse 14, if I do suffer for righteousness' sake, I'm blessed, because then what does that show? I'm like Jesus. So in this world of goodwill and bad will, we need to recognize that most people don't really exist to just wish ill upon you. So I shouldn't, it can happen, but I shouldn't fear them, Peter goes on to say, or be troubled. But in my heart, honor Christ as Lord. See, for Peter, if I fear them, it means I'm giving them too much reverence. And if I'm giving them too much reverence, the real truth is I'm not giving Christ enough reverence or honor. I'm not seeing how the goodness and benevolence of Christ is even perhaps flowing through me. But if I did see that, even when I was targeted, I would know I'm blessed. Because my benevolence, my goodwill, my sincere desire to put hands and feet out there to help people is not my gift to them. It's not my gift to this world. It's really first and foremost God's gift to me, to then work out into this world. And that's an encouraging thought, and one that honors Christ, who is ultimately the expression of the Father's benevolent heart. Have a blessed day.